Vultures is pushed back again, and we might be getting a single from Kanye pretty soon. Today we got 7 different Kanye stories that have all happened in the past couple of days ever since the last video. So today we're going to talk about it all. So let's jump straight into this. If you want to stay up to date with everything surrounding hip-hop, make sure to subscribe and also become a part of this community by joining our Discord server in the description. Real quick, if you don't want to listen to this, make sure to skip 10 seconds into the future, but you can now sign up for my free newsletter with the first link in the description. It comes every Sunday and it recaps everything that's been happening in hip-hop over the past week, so make sure to do that. So let's talk about the most important thing first, the release date. We've had a couple of different theories as I went over in the last video, the 19th, which obviously now is already over, the 26th, but it now seems like if we're again listening to Apple Music that the album is now pushed back to February 9th. At least that is when we can tell from the Apple Music page where you can pre-order the album. It keeps getting pushed back into the future, so this might just be a placeholder, but we'll see. But adding onto this theme of the release date, we've had Dolla, who's obviously doing this album together with Kanye, at a recent show saying that the new album Vultures is dropping real soon. So he's again saying, and now take this with a grain of salt, because he's also said that like December, where we were talking about this thing dropping as well, he was also one that at a live show, he said this thing is dropping real soon. So maybe this doesn't mean anything. Maybe this just means we're in the middle of the rollout, as we obviously are, and thank y'all for sticking with me during this rollout. But he's teasing at this new album, so let's hope that there's some truth to what he's saying. But other than that, nothing really has changed about the release date other than the 19th has now already passed, so either the 26th, but that's a little bit, short in the future. Not much has happened to support that date, or then the 9th, or maybe even later. Let's now talk about something really interesting, because there's been reports, and you've probably seen this all over Twitter, of Dolla shooting a music video for Fuck Some. Now, Fuck Some, if you don't remember, was a song that we've also heard at the listening parties in Miami and Las Vegas, and on the track list as well, that features Playboi Carti and Quavo, and now it seems like they're shooting a music video for this. We saw one clip of Dolla outside a building, no sign of Kanye, but later there were pictures of Kanye being on set at the shoot, so that means Kanye is there as well, obviously, because he's part of the song, so that makes sense. So we've gotten those, and then also we've gotten some behind the scenes from an inside the building they were at video shoot, where we again can see Dolla, and now on there actually we can hear some new Kanye vocals. They were like pitched up and then pitched down again. They later got confirmed from some other leaks as well, so it seems like we got a new Kanye part on this thing as well that we didn't know before, and they're filming a music video. Now, the interesting part about this, and there is no like real concrete sources on this, but there's been reports, and this is, don't usually like to report on stuff that's so vague, but there's been reports that they were trying to clear Fuck Some as a single for like 3 months ago, like for over 3 months. And if they're now shooting a music video for this, that combined is a good sign that this might drop as a single. We never got everybody either, so I don't know how solid of evidence this is that this is actually coming out as a single, but there should be a new single coming out if they decide to drop this album anytime soon, because Vultures, the single, is just not cutting it anymore. They need to drop a new single that gets some more attention to actually successfully roll out this album. And I hope that it comes with a music video, because that would support it yet further. So let's see where this goes, but there's pretty good sign that a new music video plus single is coming. In other Kanye doing crazy shit moments, we've also had him post more pictures of Bianca on his Instagram, which again, she's literally wearing like nothing, but that's always been kind of what he's been posting over the past couple of weeks. We've went over this in the last video as well. I don't know what he's trying to achieve with this, other than just, really get engagement or attention, but he's been doing that. A lot of people complaining about him using her body, but yeah, I don't know how to feel about it. It is what it is. You know, it's on his Instagram now. Also, you might have seen this. He got, and the reports are now diverging on whether he got his teeth removed for this or just grills like on top of them. But he got new grills, like titanium grills that resemble those from a James Bond villain that I didn't know. Maybe I'm completely lost on this, but let me know if y'all know the James Bond film. But they look cool. But the question is just why? Why did he do this? And why is he alluring so much to this villain theme in this case? But he did get those grills. Now, it's kind of ironic how we're reporting so much on what Kanye is doing that is so unimportant, like getting those new grills, posting those pictures, when we got so much more important stuff like the album to talk about. But it just shows that we as fans cling on to anything that we can get from Kanye. Literally the smallest move and action he makes and does that we're reporting on this. But he did get those grills. Now, something else I wanted to kind of touch on real quick was JPEG Mafia. Peggy been begging on Twitter to be put on the album and been calling out Kanye. You can see the tweets right here. Also, Kanye West, I respect you, but the way you acknowledge guys who have less to offer you than me makes me feel away. I'm a scientist in the lab, a surgeon, bruh, and you skip over me for people that's getting their baby mamas fucked on camera. I want to make money. And then he also complained, if you got a problem with me saying that about your baby mama, do something about it. I'm in LA, I don't run from no one. So he really went on a Twitter rant talking about why he's not on the album, and people were kind of being like, yo, that's crazy, stop it, he's not going to put you on the album, don't be so hurt about it. If you didn't get the invite to be on the album, then you're just not on it. Like, why do you have such hard feelings about it? But then actually they posted a picture together. So Kanye and JPEG Mafia, Peggy, linked up, and a lot of people saying that this is the first time that crying about something on your timeline actually worked. And so we might see a JPEG Mafia feature on Vultures, which would be really cool because I love JPEG Mafia. I love, Scaring the Host, one of my favorite albums of last year. But I hope that that collaboration comes true. If they only linked up now, what's the possibility that they'll finish a song before the album is out? I don't know. Maybe that just means we have to wait longer for the album. That would not be so cool then, but let's see what this collaboration brings. It was just a funny moment. And also, something else, some other relationship stuff with Kanye that I wanted to touch on was Cudi, because Cudi recently did an interview for Complex, and he talked about reconciling with Kanye because Kanye actually gave him a sincere apology while they were beefing a while ago. And he talked about Kanye doesn't apologize, to nobody, like he's never apologized for nothing. But in this case, Cudi felt like the apology was sincere, and this is someone who helped him so much, someone who's family, that he took the apology, and now they're good again, which is cool because, Cudi and Ye together, man. As a Cudi fan, as a Ye fan, it's just nice to see that, and they always bring the best out of each other. Example, Kids See Ghosts, or the work on stuff like My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, and so on. So the two of them being good again is a good sign. Hopefully, Cudi's also going to play a bigger role on this new album. Now, that's all the news that happened. It's quite a bunch. I know, it's quite a bunch of random stories, like the grills or the pictures. But all in all, we can say that something is moving, in this rollout. It's not nothing really special. The next time, I hope that, we get some news. It's the music video, it's the single, or an actual release date. We'll see. We'll talk about it when it happens, so make sure you stay subscribed. But until then, let me know what y'all think about this. Do you think this album is actually dropping February 9th, or is it just another placeholder? And what do you think about the rest of the stories? Let me know all your thoughts on this in the comments down below. If you watched this video to the end and liked it, and you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that like button, and go follow my social media, and most importantly, join my Discord in the description. Until the next one, you'll have an incredible day, and you'll take care.